guys, Keef here, and welcome to beer review number 6. Today we have Stone IPA. Apparently it's a real special beer. Being Right Beer gives it a 100 overall and a 100 in the style. It doesn't get any better than that. It's listed as a very hoppy beer. It's dry hopped an extra 2 weeks. A little over 70 IBUs. So it ought to be a really good tasty beer. Nice change from a stout if that's what you usually drink, and I'm usually drinking stouts, so this ought to be really good. So let's see if we got anything on the bottle we need to look at. Says Stone IPA, India Pale Ale, 6.9% alcohol by volume. I guess brewed in North County, San Diego. And it's got a description of a gargoyle and the definition and whatnot on the back. It says Stone India Pale Ale. To say that this gem of an IPA is hoppy would be putting it modestly. So, let's see what that's about. Let's get it open and see just how hoppy this thing really is. Never had one of these before, so really looking forward to this one. Alright. Get it in the glass, using the tulip glass today. Oh wow, beautiful color. Nice amount of head. Very nice, little hazy. You can see the light through it, but it is hazy. No sediment, just a real hazy beer. See how it smells? Smells wonderful. Very, very good floral citrus, as if maybe some oranges, some tangerines. Very nice, very hoppy, very good. Smells great, smells refreshing. Looks very, very, very good in the glass. Such a spectacular beer. Almost 7%, and it's still got a little bit of head on it. A couple of fingers there. Let's see. Let's get a taste on it, and let's just see what we've got. This is looking too good in this glass. Very nice. Very nice. Sweet malt up front and then just hops all the rest of the way. Not getting any of the alcohol, and I hope it stays that way. After my last review, you might remember, the Java Imperial Stout. Very nice, very good example of a hoppy beer. This is probably one of the more hoppier ones I've ever had. Definitely very strong. It definitely fills the area with a good floral citrusy hops there. Pretty bitter. It's not overly bitter. And of course only 70 IBUs. That's kind of mid-level there, so above average for sure. It's definitely an above average beer. So definitely no complaining. Very nice lacing already. Let's get it down some more and see how the lacing does, see if it sticks around. Yeah, very nice. Good crisp beer with a whole lot of hops and a little sweet malt up front. Lots of citrus, as with most hoppy beers. Definitely great. Definitely worthy of the 100 rating that it's got. I think I'd give it, I mean, I'm pretty close to the 100. I may not go quite that high on this one so far. But you know, it is still cold. So we'll see what's going on in it once it warms up. Keep drinking on it and checking in with the nose and the taste as it warms up, and see how this beer evolves and see what it comes out for on a rating. See if it gets the 100 and 100 that Right Beer gives it. definitely a great IPA. It's got the bitter hops, the grapefruit, the citrus. So everything is real flavorful. And nothing feels like it's too subtle, like there should be more. It's pretty well perfect. All the flavors are just where they need to be. Very impressed. So let's let it warm up, take some bowl hits or something, give it some time, and see where we come out to be. Well, while it warms up, we're going to smoke on some of this Maui Wowie. Be sure to check out our review if you haven't already. This stuff is just a whew. It is a dank fruit explosion. Just about like this beer, except without the dankness. There's no skunkiness in this beer. This is good all the way. So far, so good on this one. Yeah, still very impressed. Can't wait for it to warm up some more. So let's get some in this bowl. Take a few hits while we kill a little time. Let this beer warm up. Alright, we'll take a couple little hits of this Maui here. A couple's all you need. This stuff is very tasty. It could be a little expanding too, so let's fire it up while we let this beer warm up. Yep, tastes awesome. Typical Maui Wowie though, you know, what can you say? It's Maui Wowie, it's been around since the 60s and there's a good reason for that. So, let's see what we got on the nose. It's only been a few minutes, but we'll go ahead and just check the nose anyways. There's a lot of different citrus notes going on in there. To say that it is citrusy really wouldn't do this beer justice, because it's not just citrusy, it is so many different levels of citrusy. You've got grapefruit, you've got the oranges, the mangoes, the tangerine, you've got just about every fruit going on in this beer. It's great. It is really, really great. It's truly a tasty beer. I don't know what the average price on this beer goes for, but probably be worth it, whatever it is. Yeah, very impressive. I got this one here, this Stone IPA, in a little build-your-own 6-pack, $9.99. Not too bad, worth it to me for sure. This beer right here is worth about $5 in itself. Little 12-ounce bottle, little treat now and then, definitely worth it. Be a good go-to beer if you could afford it. It's very nice, very pleasant. Just about anything you do on a hot day, this is going to make it so much better. Definitely a very refreshing brew here. Very impressed. As I usually am with Stone, they usually do very good work. I've not got a chance to try a whole lot of their stuff, but I'm hoping to do that soon and get those reviews out and see what you guys think about Stone too. So far I've been pretty impressed, so can't wait to keep up with them and see how they evolve. It's been a little while, maybe 15, maybe 20 minutes now, so let's get a nose on it and see what's going on in this Stone IPA. Yeah, it's still retained its amazing aroma. Still got a little bit of head on it too, which is kind of surprising. It is not a big beer at 6.9%, but that's more alcohol than your usual beer, so for it to look like that, still pretty impressive too. Still got that real good variety of citruses in it. The grapefruit, the oranges, lemon, nice notes going on in there. Very pleasant beer. Definitely one that if it's hot outside and you don't want your typical everyday macro lager, go with something like this. This is great. Really great. And I don't imagine it's all that expensive if they have it in a build-your-own 6-pack. So probably a fair price. Worth every penny for sure. I don't know what it goes for, but I know it's worth it. So alright, let's get a taste on it and see how it's done now since it's warmed up. Still real nice. Still tastes real crisp and fresh, and it's got all the great citrus tastes to it. Still no alcohol. A little pine going on in there now. It's really pleasant. Very good beer. Very good. So yeah, very impressed. Very impressed. There's just a little left in the glass there, and it's still, after all this time, just tastes great. Still tastes about like it did when it first came out of the bottle, except that it's a little warmer. But it still tastes really great. Very, very tasty IPA. I've had a few IPAs in the past that were just real, almost stale and bitter. This is nothing like that. This is definitely I've got to agree with both Rate Beer and Beer Advocate on this one. This is a world-class beer. This is a very, very good, well-made beer that you can tell that they've put a whole lot of time and effort into. And it's nice to see that. A lot of times you don't see that on the beers that aren't $7 and $8 and $10 a piece. You know, they feel like they maybe don't need to do that on some of the cheaper beers. But in this case, they've really done a great job. Very proud of Stone Brewing and everything they've done so far. I'd like to try some more of their stuff, so definitely have to get on their site and track down some more of their beers. But this Stone IPA is great. Rating wise, I'm going with a 9.8 on this one. Just about perfect. You know, this is definitely an A+ beer. So good, so tasty, so crisp and fresh and clean. Very impressed here. So there you have it. Very nice. 9.8 for sure. Well guys, I guess that's going to do it for beer review number 6. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe and share this, and leave us any comments you might have. If you've got a beer you want me to check out, let me know and I'll try to track it down for you and rate it and see what we think. So join me on the next one.